All right. My name is Emmanuel. Um, I'm a full stack software engineer. By the grace of God, I'm into front end and back end, and also do some other full stack job like graphics and product design also. And presently, I'm an instructor with New Rise Nigeria, and I'm based in Ado Ekiti, Ekiti State. Okay, so I will be the one that will take you through this. They will want to know your why do you want to learn this course, this IT course, and what do you intend to use it for? Okay, and please, I always let students know that let your reason for learning a particular thing actually worth it. You can't spend that huge amount of money to come for this particular program, and at the end of it all, you cannot make money from it. I believe in whatever money you spend, you should be thinking of how to get it back. Okay, and for you to do that, your passion is very necessary. In the sense that when class is slated for your class is going to be 7 p.m. I don't know. Uh, your class is normally Friday and Thursday, Abby. Please, I need you to unmute your mic to reply me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Friday and Thursday, and it's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So please, I can see that we have four. You can unmute your mic so that you can unmute your mic. It's just conversation. I can see that we have four here. I my previous class I noticed something when the students understand HTML CSS very well and they started doing JavaScript because JavaScript is actually a programming language, and if you are not a logical person you won't learn without a programming language. Okay, it's just that no matter how beautiful your HTML CSS look like, we still regard it as a calendar website. So what I mean by a calendar website, I mean we still regard it as a static website. All right, and everyone wants to see your site being interactive and see some kind of nice effects you add to it. And that's the work of JavaScript. So what I'm saying in essence is, please, we will start doing JavaScript introduction. All right, we'll now enter intermediate and we'll begin to enter advanced. Please keep the morale high. And another thing again, do not miss class for any reason. So let's start introducing ourselves. I want to start with the first person that joined today, and that first person is Felix. Tell us about yourself. What are you into? Why did you decide to learn front end, becoming a front end engineer, and what do you intend to use to do with it in the nearest future? Over to you, Felix.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. All right, just like you already know my first name, my name is Felix Abri from Cross River State. I actually started tech with data analysis. I did data analysis class for like 3 months, and but my passion wasn't really strong in data analysis. I thought I needed something more because I'm a mathematics inclined person. So I was
Okay.
thinking software would give me the kind of the kind of fulfillment I needed, like creating apps and then building websites. So and that is the reason why I I I
Okay. Are you based in Cross River?
yes.
Okay. All right. That's a good one because as a mathematical inclined person, you should use your brain while it's still very sharp because you need something that has to be. Who is that person? Oh, Felix, who joined after you again?
I think it was Vanessa. Yeah.
Okay, Vanessa, please can you tell us about yourself?
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Vanessa.
Can you hear me?
Good evening, Vanessa. I can hear you.
Okay, my name is Vanessa. I'm currently in Lagos. I'm from Enugu State. I'm currently in Lagos. So, what normally I do. I'm into crypto and whatnot. And I took this class because I wanted something that I could use my brain on. Like I'm into tech. I like tech. I'm a tech inclined person. because I'm always amazed about like everything technology. Like, okay, how did this thing come about? This website, this app, how did it come about? So I just picked interest in like um full stack dev. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to enroll because I want to get into this and add it to like my portfolio as well. Like to get jobs and all. So yeah, that's why.
Okay, Vanessa, you're welcome. And
Yes.
all right, since you are into crypto, I notice your interest should be very high when it comes to anything relating to applications. True or false?
Yeah. True.
Okay,
That's very true.
okay. So please, software development or application development is not a, how will I put it now? This person, fellas that did the data analysis, you know what I mean by trends. All those visual
Yes.
that you use trend to do. It's not a
Yes.
straightforward trend. It's not one-way traffic. You don't know that
Okay.
this is the route I'm passing to Lagos. Okay, it's not one that you pass one particular route. Okay, there are different routes that you pass through. But my own vision, whatever build you want to build on it will be very solid. Okay, so
Mm.
my own blueprint is to make you understand some logic and the roadmap that will lead you to your skyscraper that you want to build in the nearest future. Okay, so they are
Yeah.
also put you through how to be research dependent. It's not every time you will be calling somebody to help you debug your code. Or so you're welcome,
Mm.
Vanessa.
All right.
uh,
Thank you.
the next person on our list, I think, is Robert that joined. Robert,
Yes.
over to you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Robert Munachi, and I live in Enugu, in Anambra State. Sorry, in Anambra State. So I have this thing. Tech is also important in our world. The world is evolving, and tech is important. So, and I pick interest in full stack web development.
Okay, continue.
So my dream is becoming a web developer or a web designer.
Okay. You, what are you currently into?
Um, I'm not really doing anything for now. So the
Okay.
other skill.
Your partner, she said she wants to be a full stack person. I think
I didn't get
she said she wants to be a full stack person also. Uh, Part of what I will do today, I will break down this software development so that you'll be able to address yourself how you want to be. Okay. So let's move
Okay.
over to KD, King David. Please, over to you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, KD.
I've always been a mathematical inclined person. Math has always been my favorite subject. Currently, I'm into photography and instrument instruments because I play the sax. And then I want to study by next year. I want to study aerospace engineering, and then
Wow,
programming and coding is going to be a very big help and an additional
wow.
when I go into that. So that's what I'm looking. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. Okay, so let me. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Y- Let me show you this website. Those people that are YouTubers. Does it not look like a YouTube website?
Yes. Look like that.
Yes, this is like a YouTube website. But this is not actually the original YouTube website. This is actually built from scratch. All right, with having YouTube in mind, cloning what YouTube built from scratch. All right, what we mean by either are you copying code from somewhere, you are just inspecting the original and bringing it into life. Okay, now and she said she want to be a full stack. Let me quickly break that language down for you. Now we have different. There is a difference between a web designer and a web developer. Okay, a web designer does not necessarily need to have knowledge of coding. The only knowledge you need to have is how to have eye-catching design, quality design. All right. So we call them the okay, and these CMS are just drag and drop. A good example is WordPress. If you see uh, people that are WordPress designers, they will call themselves developers. They are not developers. The reason why they are not developers because it is not them that build WordPress. They are just using plugins and begin to what integrate what they want to do. Then they now have eye for templates, for structures and layouts. Okay, they are not developers. They are designers. Is that okay? People have knowledge of the code, the programming language that was used to build CMS. So the advantage that a developer has over is also, but you also have knowledge of coding, core coding. Okay, so a developer can edit plugins. A developer can edit a programming language to suit what he wants. Now we are not saying using CMS platform is wrong, but ability for you to customize it to whatever project that you are looking at make you a developer, right? We have the front end developers and the back end developers, and there's another part to software engineering again, which is people that build standalone applications like desktop applications, while there are people that build mobile applications within 6 months or within a year. Is software engineering is actually a course that you have to study for some university do it for 5. Software engineering is more of practical. All right, so what I'm saying in essence is this: we have the front end, like what you guys are doing now. Okay, now your front end, the you some people will tell you that I am a front end stack. What you mean by your front end stack is that you only have knowledge of front end. Okay, and the programming language that you need for your front end is you need something like HTML, you need something like a CSS. Is this actually a programming language? HTML is not okay. Then the only programming language we have for a front end person is JavaScript. Why is called a programming language and at the same time is called a scripting word language. Is that okay? Then I will now merge it with what? With CSS. So I will be taking it together HTML words. I will be calling it HTML words CSS. So this HTML CSS. There is no JavaScript in this site. There is no JavaScript in this site. And if care is not taken, you would think that this thing has what? JavaScript. There is no JavaScript effect on this particular website. Okay. And the reason why I normally take this site, I'm even tired of using these sites. I'm looking for another very logical site that is plain when it comes to HTML CSS. So if you are able to build something like this on your own from scratch, on HTML CSS, every other thing you can actually acquire them by making your research and what knowing it on your own. Okay, but I will try and break it down so that I'll be able to finish it within within 3 weeks. All right, I'll break it down so I'll be able to finish within 3 weeks. Okay, they will now start JavaScript. Please and please don't get discouraged with JavaScript. Don't get discouraged with JavaScript. Okay, it may not be interesting to you, you may not find it interesting, but just follow through, because when we enter basic, we now enter basic, begin to do our intermediate. All right, by the time we begin to do our intermediate, then we'll move to advanced. If you do not go through the basic and basic very well, or the intermediate very well, the advanced, you'll be discouraged. Do you understand? You'll be discouraged. Write a particular line of code and it did not work, it flag errors. Please don't be discouraged. Hello, with bug. Why do we have issue with bug? Is because you can't just get it at once. Okay, you can't get it at once until you've gotten what you want, because a program can be running but it's not running well. All right, it may be, you may be seeing that it's running but it's not following the right words algorithm. And what make you a good developer, what make you a good developer or a software engineer? Being able to debug means that you have issue with what? With bug. I don't know if I'm making any sense. And when you are having issue with bug, you are learning more concepts, because whatever error that you are able to resolve today and you see tomorrow, you try and what and avoid it. Now if you go to some YouTube videos online, you will see them, they will be writing code and you will think, ah, this person is a pro. It has been pre-what, those type of class have been pre-arranged through it, and they've know their loopholes and they avoid it. Because if you are doing a live video and you want it to go far and you're having issue with error, people may not likely what view your video, your channel. So that's why they pre-plan it. So that's that about JavaScript. So after we are done with JavaScript, we'll now move to what? To React what? GX. Alright, React is actually a library that is built with what? With JavaScript, and it's very interesting. The library is very interesting, and my students finally, they will now be telling me that React is easier than JavaScript itself. Well, you know, when something is a framework, you have to follow a certain pattern whereby they have arranged everything for you, just for you to know what to do at every step, at every point in time. So if they say React is easier than JavaScript, fine, but React is actually front end. Okay, I will not go into back end because uh, you are not doing back end. So let's quickly, so what are the tools that you need for your journey as a software, as a front-end engineer? Number one, you need a editor. Another word for editor is IDE. All right. So why some video code is better, some people will tell you that Sublime Text is better, so will tell you that PHP Storm is better, and then Notepad Plus in Visual Studio Word Code. So please, you will need to install your editor. Let me see if I can copy this and drop it for you. If I can't copy it, you have to go to the official website and download it. I also drop the link for the official website. Alright, I think I can drop it. So I've dropped the Visual Studio Code for you, show you their website. VS Code. So this is their official website. Let me drop the link for you. So just go to their website. I think it's better you go to their website so that you have the latest version downloaded. You can see they've changed their environment again. So you can go to their website. When you go to their website, then you click on this download that you have here. So what their website does is that they program their website to see your operating system. Are you seeing it? So you can see that for if you are a Windows user, do I have anybody that using Mac here? Do I have anyone that using Mac OS? Alright. On the absence of no one, everybody out 32B. Is there anyone that is using 32B system? Please, I need you to reply me. Hello? Alright. Everyone is using 64-bit, I guess. So please download for 64-bit. Go there and download it. This one, you don't need to click on download again. Just download it straight up. Alright, so that's that about that. And again, if you already just create a folder here, because I have a front end I've taken before. Call it front end. So this one will be so what I would do, I will open this with my what? With my editor. I open this with my editor. You can see that this is the editor. They just brought this one into it, this CodePilot stuff. I think it's for AI so that it will be easier for you to what? To use AI on your environment. Now let me also say this, AI is not bad. Alright, AI is everything about you on AI. The reason why I keep telling people that is this: use AI to make your work to be fast, AI to debug your code, good to your work. Just like you have the Google Cell. So whatever I prompt here, alright, they will give me. your Visual Studio ID integrated development environment, you can see that is a dark screen. And why do programmer like dark screen is because if you put your eye too much on white screen, you can affect your eyes. All right, so I also prefer using dark screen when I'm writing my code, because most of the time we are always looking at system trying to figure out one or two errors. You have selections, you have views, you have go, and you have run. Now this Visual Studio Code that you are seeing there can be used for writing HTML code, it can be used for writing CSS scripts, it can also be used for writing JavaScript. So it is actually, they call it. All right, so now if you click on file, you see other options that you have for your file. All right, I'm not sure anybody is using system with me here. Is anyone using system along with me? Is there anyone using
Yes, sir.
system along? Okay, if you are using system along with me, let's quickly do some setup. Have you installed the Visual Studio Code?
Yes, sir.
All right, now stop, just like what I did here.
Yeah, sir, I've done that.
All right, create a folder on your desktop, open that folder with Visual Studio.
Yes, sir.
Open that folder with Visual Studio. If you have opened the folder with Visual Studio, please install extensions. The first extension I would like you to install is Live what? Live Servers. Please type it there. They will bring it out for you.
I've already installed it.
All right. So if why do we normally put live server is for you to easily go live with it with browser. So you can just see if you have installed it. At DB I have HTML written here. I'll be seeing go live here. I'll be seeing go live here. Oh god. So I'll be seeing go live there for me. So I don't have the live server installed. That's why open. Yeah, that's why it's not showing me that. Now secondly, again, go to settings, click on this icon here, then click on settings. So what you do, all right, type save here, type save and press what, enter. Now when you type save and you press enter, I have another introduction class by 8. I'll be running this as soon as possible, please.
So I hope you are recording. Sir, please hope you are recording this meeting.
Yes, it's on record. It's on record. Look at it. I'm
Okay.
recording.
So how will we get the
I
record?
will send the link to you later.
Yes. So how do we get the record?
I will send the link to you
Okay,
later
all right.
after the class. So you can
All right,
see
thank you.
we have some. When I click on save, you can see they said auto save. Please set the result to what, to show on the browser, right? That's the essence of afterwards, after delay. Is that okay? Then when you do what, resolution, save file configuration, put it on ask user. You see other option there. We have ask users, we have overwrite file on disk, leave it on ask users. Then the last thing that you need to do is this task, save before word run, put it on always save. All right, so immediately you write your code will save automatically, then you to bring out your result. You can see what CodePilot has done for me. They've given me HTML code. I can just copy this now. I'll go to my file, I'll create a new file here. I can call it index. So why do we call it? I need to go to another class now. What's index.html.
HTML.
So why do you call it index.html? HTML means hypertext markup language. It's because we want the interpreter to see that this is what is a language that the browser can interpret. So basically, HTML is a language that the browser does what? Interprets. Do you understand? So what are the tools you need again? You need a browser. Please ensure you install a browser on your system. A good example of a browser, you have Opera Mini browser, Google Chrome browser, in Microsoft Edge, and what do you call it, UC browser. Please, I recommend what do you call it, Google Chrome. Please, I recommend Google Chrome. Please ensure you have Google Chrome running on. When I brought this thing into my environment, this code that I brought into my environment, if you look down, you are seeing go live. So instead of me to save this, all right, then I'll close it. I'll go and open file because of the live saver that I have on my system already. I have go live. I can just click on go live. They will give me the result of what this one. You can see this is the result of what this browser means. So anytime I'm writing my code, let me show you something there before I call it a day. Look at it. I make an adjustment to this code. Let's say I wrote something else. Let's say I said let's say I typed something here. You can see that I will not need to hello. You see that immediately I type, I did not press Ctrl S, so I didn't press Ctrl on your VS Code. Please, are we okay? Room for questions. Vanessa, Felix, KD, and Louis, please, your question, please. Question?
Sir,
Yes, I'm with you.
are we going to be taught on how to work with Figma to design?
Ah, front end development doesn't have to do with Figma now. Figma is for designers. Front end developer,
They don't use it at all.
front-end developer do use it, but you are designing. Listen to uh, Figma because I do UI UX also. Do you know graphics? You design flyers, right? You design banners. You design posters. You've seen church posters, right?
Yeah.
As someone that is just designing that interface, it is not interactive. It's not doing anything. You just you just design it. You design it and give it to a developer to implement it on a real life.
Oh.
So the developer, you should take time after a while. Please, it's good for you to learn product design Figma so that you know that when you carry a project, you carry it from the beginning to the end, not looking for somebody that will be giving you price that you can't pay and disappeared.
No, I'm here. This one is the next class.
I think it's on the platform. Your class normally supposed to be
The
Thursday
platform is showing Tuesday to Friday.
No, it's Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursdays and Fridays.
So it's showing Tuesday and Friday.
Probably she has not. I don't know.
It said
I have
Tuesdays.
to. I have to reach out to her and know because the time I gave to her is Thursday and Friday. I'm not available on Tuesday and the other day. Abi, I
Okay.
will check, Sha. I will check and get back to you.
All right.
You're welcome. Louis, have a nice day. See you guys in our next class.
Good night, sir.
Please
All
ensure you
right.
do
Good
your.
night.
Please do your setup. Oh. Do your setup. Oh. All
Please,
right.
the video. How do we get the video?
I will drop. I will drop the video now.
Okay.